Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 5 minutes. Very quickly, when I say live, what I mean is that this is not a situation where everything has already been recorded and now I'm coming back and explaining what's already happened. So this is not a trade recap. This is not some sort of post commentary. I'm recording myself, seeing the information for the very first time. So if you want an unscripted, kind of nitty-gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader, how day trading can play out, then you will get that here. So I'm going to go ahead and pause, and I'll be back at the market open. The markets are now open, and I'm watching ticker symbol BABA out of the opening gates here. So if you're not familiar with my screen, right there is the ticker BABA. I'm curious about 169.50. Looking for a potential break there, then have it go up to, let's see if I can get filled on a little bit of a back test to 169.50, or did I just get, all right, in there, 169.50. Let's see if this thing wants to make a push up to that 170 area. So I'm looking for this thing to get up to 170. And then potentially push up through. Again, I'm in at 169.50. Now it's just a matter of, does this thing want to make a push upwards here? So starting to, can it get up through 170 though? That is going to be the golden goose question. All right, out there for a $250 loss. Gave that thing plenty of time. Did not want to work in my favor. And it still may come up, but at this point, it very well could just continue on down. And I'm not willing to take that risk right now to have it continue to drop, which as of now, it seems like it may be doing. So, all right, well, opening trade down 250. That's all right, nothing that I can't recover from. So I'm going to go ahead and pause, and I'll look around for some other trades. Okay, watching 398 here. On MRNA, I am in. So let's see if we can get a move down here through 398. Very jumpy one. Let's see if it wants to come back down. Again, just watching closely here. See if we can get some sort of drop. Just watching closely. $401 going to be an important break. If it can happen. If I'm going to have a chance, 401 is going to be that key break here. As would be expected, that area is holding very stubbornly right now. Knocking on the door, but yeah, that fast. Okay, we got somewhat of a break, but not really. Bounced right off that yellow line, the VWAP. Can we get the break of 400? That would be fantastic. So it's trying to drop down. 398 though, still going to be that key breakdown point. So we'll see what it wants to do. Again, 398 is the level that I'm looking for, but 399, probably getting ahead of myself, because let's just see if this thing can even break down through 399. Or even, I mean, all right. There's 399 in the break there. Coming down at 398. Okay, got the first break there. Can we get some more movement to the downside here? Would love to see this thing down below lows. So it's making its way down there. See if it wants to give it another push. There we go. Still have 100 shares left. See if we can get the break at 395. Okay, took off another 25 just because I'm not sure if I'm going to get this break or not. And I think it's going to bounce here. So there we go, $836. And I'm now up $586. So from down $250 to up $586. It's 9:40 a.m. So 10 minutes, 580. Well, with commissions, let's call it 575. So $575 in 10 minutes, only being right half of the time. And that is why you got to let things work out for you. I had a sneaky suspicion this was just a little bit of a spike here. And for you members of my training unit, you understand physics. For those of you that are part of the educational program, you understand chart physics. I'll just leave it at that, and why I could be confident there to give that thing a little bit of wiggle room. And there's the break at 350. To be fully transparent, I did get that part wrong. I thought it was going to bounce from 395, but now it's breaking down through there. So in hindsight, I should have some shares there. So I don't want to come across like I have it all figured out, because clearly I don't, because I got that wrong. Thought it would bounce from 395, and it then it did get the break of there, although not a big break at all. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up and call it a day. For those of you that are maybe newer to the channel, I do what is called the be done in 30 approach. And that is just a function of, I do trading as a side hustle for freedom of time. I understand some people do this because they want the private jet, they want the Porsche, they want the Rolex watch, and that's cool. If that's your goal, go for it. I want you to accomplish that. For me, as a father of 5 young kids, I want to have the freedom of time. I want to be able to go and do with my time whatever I see fit. And if I can put $575 in my pocket after only 10 minutes, not to mention being wrong half of the time, then I'm going to do that. And I realize some people, well, I saw such and such make way more than that, and good for them. I'm happy for them. That's fantastic. But for me, I'm not doing this because I need the Rolex. I'm doing it because I just want the freedom of time. So that is why. And why am I even telling you this? Because I understand, and I would get comments if I don't mention this, which is fine. I understand that thought process. Clay, the market's been open 10 minutes. Why don't you keep on trading, make even more money? And you're right. That's a valid question, but I've answered it because I'm not here to maximize the amount of money I'm going to make. I'm here to just make sure that I'm sorry, I'm still watching this. I want to make sure that I'm maximizing the amount of time that I have. So to me, not about maximization of money. It's about maximization of time. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. But real quick, before I do go, if you do enjoy these live trade videos, a big request from me, because they're not easy to make, I have to think for myself. I have to think about what I'm going to say to you. I have to talk to you. I have to execute my own trades. Excuse me. I have to think through trade management. I have to make alerts in the chat room. And I should note, on that note, hey Clay, how does your chat room work? Well, there it was, 398 flush. So for any other members that took that trade with me at the 398 mark, yeah, I had to sit through a little bit of a spike there, but overall, ultimately worked out as the probabilities suggested that it should. So congratulations to members. But point being, so not only am I talking to you, thinking to myself, I have to make alerts, I have to type alerts. So there's so much going on, but the videos are doable. They just take a lot of effort, and I want to make sure that it's still worth the time and effort. So if you enjoy these videos and want me to keep making them, hit the like button, leave a basic comment. The comment could be the number one. It could be a smiley face. It could be just saying hi, but a basic comment, hitting the like button, communicates to me that you enjoy these videos. As long as I know that's the case, then I will continue to make them. So everybody take care. Have a good one. Remember to manage that risk. That first trade was a loser, but I managed your risk, which allowed me to have an opportunity to not only wipe away that loss, but walk away with plenty of money. So everybody take care. Have a good one. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.